What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's cracking, y'all? Shaquille O'Neal almost kills Brad Miller. Now, nobody requested this one, submitted this one to me for a reaction. I was chilling, just sitting back, thinking, I guess, and then for some reason, the Brad Miller Shaquille O'Neal fight popped in my head. Now, this is back from the Kobe Shaq era while they were winning championships. I can't remember if it was the 2001. I can't remember if it was the 2002 season. Maybe it'll, when I see what Kobe's wearing, when I see Kobe's shoes or his haircut, I'll be able to tell you what season it's from. But I just remember in this fight, like, if you're watching a broadcast, the Lakers were on the left side of the floor. And I don't know, I guess Shaq went up or something. I can't remember the exact details, but I remember, I don't know if Brad Miller hit him on the head. Brad Miller did something. I just remember Shaq winding up either with the left or the right. And he brought his arm all the way back like this. And he maybe even hesitated a little bit, or he was trying to wind up more, one of the two, and just came out swinging like that, going straight for Brad Miller's head and narrowly missed him. Next thing you know, I think they're both on the floor, and you know how it is. Everybody on the floor is getting involved into the big scuffle there, trying to pull people off. But I was just like, if Shaq would have connected on that hit, that would have been nighty-night for Brad Miller. Oh, man. But anyway, I wanted to go back and watch the video footage again, see if there was anything I missed, and kind of recapture that moment. So let's get into it.
O'Neal rips away the rebound. I think Oak wanted to call him, didn't get it. Yeah. Shaq inside. He's going to punch him. We got a fight on our hands. And a pile up in front of the Bulls bench. Holy mackerel. That ball went in. He took a wild.
That's right, dude. They had Oakley and Ron Artest on that squad.
Swing. And now they're still going at it. They can't break them up. The shoving continues. They're trying to split them apart. Shaq.
I'm not even sure Brad Miller did anything.
Unbelievable. Bill Cartwright in trying to grab his guy and break this thing apart. Phil Jackson right behind him. Miller's shirt ripped off. Brad Miller.
I forgot.
Looks like a heavyweight boxer in the corner. Taking him right now. Sam Harrison hustling him out of there. Wow. Shaq gone berserk. Robert Horry getting Shaquille O'Neal out of the fray. There were some swings and punches thrown there. There was no question Shaquille O'Neal came across with a punch on that. Well, Shaquille's going to be thrown out of, missed several games for that. Let's see what Danny Crawford's going to say. Bill Jackson was lecturing Derek Stafford a moment ago. A hard foul delivered by the Bulls on Shaq. I just said that they had only one foul. When Shaq gets it, they should grab him. And they did.
I think this is the 2001-2002 season. This would be on their way to their third championship. Kobe was wearing the Kobe 2s this season. I couldn't get a view of his shoes so far, but the low afro was his 2001-2002 cut. But he ended up cutting his hair like just before the playoffs sometime. But during the All-Star game, he definitely had the lower afro.
Headlock or whatever it is, but it was Oakley and Miller. And I don't know if Oakley was the one. They want to look at, Doctor wants to look at Shaq. So we're going to get this sorted out, but maybe we can take a look and see that foul again. Brad Miller and Shaquille O'Neal have been thrown out. All right, here it is. The ball goes into the center. There's the foul given there, and then Oakley comes from on top and knocks Shaq down. And he's going in. There's the fist man. Throws the fist. And Miller, now goes after Miller didn't do anything. You know, it looked like Oak was the guy to commit the hard foul.
Yeah. Miller raked him across the arm, but Oakley came across the top of the head.
Miller, perhaps. Yeah. And watch this. He's got the fist. He swings it. Boy, he's going to be gone for a long time. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Actually, Oakley swung, took the foul. He hits Miller. Watch this on the play.
Miller hits him on the arm.
Watch Miller get hit by Oakley. See that? He gets hit. He turns around as he got hit. Now, Shaq winding up. He swings a roundhouse, two of them, and then Oakley and Artest go over and pin Shaq down for a minute. Referees in trying to break this thing up. Everybody around saying, let our guys up out of there, and it never ended there. It kept going, and here's Brad Miller.
Bruh.
Looks like sent him the neutral corner. A boxer. Yeah, exactly. And Jersey quickly escorted out of.
Now that I'm thinking about it, out of all the Shaq scuffles, I'm not even sure if I've ever seen Shaq actually connect. I'm wondering if his free throw percentage might be better than his punch percentage. Percentage of punches landed. I'm trying to think back. I don't even think I've ever really seen Shaq connect. How the hell, man? You got Ron Artest and Oakley on the same team, and they both were running after Shaq and Miller, Artest and Oak. Now see, Oakley hit him. Oakley hit him with the cheap shot. Brad Miller's was a bit more of, trying to make a play on the basketball to some degree, came across his arm, though it might have been hard. Shaq's a big guy, he handled it, but Oak came in like that. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Now, Shaq, why you ain't swing at Oak? Why you ain't swing at Oakley, baby? I'm sure you know Brad Miller didn't hit you. I don't want to hear that you thought it was Brad Miller. You didn't see Oakley. I don't want to hear that. Why didn't you swing at Oak? I tell you why, Shaq. Oak's an enforcer. You know Oak is about that business, and you know Oak down to fight for real. Even this version of Charles Oakley. Past his prime, Charles Oakley. And you sure as hell wouldn't have did nothing with New York Knicks, Charles Oakley. Or OG Bulls, Charles Oakley. I said Charles Oakley. Oak was known, bro. That was his thing. That was his MO. Fighting, brawls. Going at him. Plenty of occasions. Plenty. And the thing about Charles Oakley, see, he carries himself. He walks around like he a 7-footer. You would think he was a 7-footer, especially how he carries himself. He a solid dude. But Charles Oakley was like, what, 6'9", 6'10"? He wasn't no 7-footer. But he was solid as a rock. About 250 pounds of enforcement. And he ain't back down from nobody. Nobody. Who was that guy? I think it was, might have been the 80s. Some guy raked him across his face or something like that. I can't remember who it was. But Oak just punched him in the face. Oakley got into it with Xavier McDaniels back in the day. And I was like, the balls on Xavier McDaniels. McDaniels ain't back down either. Because I don't remember what happened, but I think McDaniels was on the floor. He gave him a light push, and then Oak kind of pushed him into the floor, and Xavier got up. He's like, what? What? Kind of like, yeah, I don't even know. It was good. And then the Charles Oakley fight back in the mid-90s. against Charles Barkley when Chuck was on the Houston Rockets. I think Oakley like body slammed him or slammed him to the ground or something like that. And then a big scuffle happened and Oak was just swinging. You know, his own players were in front of him. I felt like he didn't care who was in. Oak was just swinging. And he even connected on, in the midst of him swinging, I think he punched Hakeem Olajuwon in the face or in the neck, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he hit Hakeem the last time I had watched that video. It was a while ago, but I was like, did this fool hit Hakeem? Innocent bystander just trying to break it up. I think Hakeem got hit with a stray. Got hit with a stray, baby. So Oak was about that business. Shaq knew what he was doing. He didn't swing on Oakley because he didn't really want the smoke. Didn't really want it. And God forbid you get Oak and Ron Artest coming at your big ass, Shaq. You a big guy, but you ain't got nothing for Oak and Ron. Together. Damn. What was the Bulls' record that season? That defense had to be stifling. Let me look. Oh, they were a horrible squad. 21-61 record. Ugh, gross. Anywho, folks, that's all I got to say about it. Appreciate you guys for stepping in. Let me know what you think about it. What did you think of this scuffle? And I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.